Hey y'all, it's Kane Brown, and my new album is called Experiment, and you can get it this Friday. And you're watching my iHeartRadio Ask Anything Chat for the Bobby Bones Show, and thanks again to Bobby for having me on the show today. So, JoJo from Boston, what's the most comfortable boots you own? My most comfortable pair of boots I own is a pair of Justins that I've had since high school. I actually got them at, I believe, Dick's Sporting Goods. And also, my favorite pair of boots that I own are called a Miri. They're more fashion. Yeah, they're one of my favorites. Claire from Knoxville. I'm going to see your show this January in Roanoke. What can I expect from you since this will be the first time I'm seeing you live? You can expect just to have a good time. It's going to be fun. We're very energetic. You'll hear a live story, my life story a little bit. We'll also have Granger Smith out there with us. And I don't know who's going to be there that day, but it could be Jimmy Allen, Danielle Bradbury, Ray Lynn. You can't go wrong with either one of them. So it'll be a good time. Bella from Chattanooga. Can you tell us your full name with a proper Georgia accent? Go Dogs. My name is Kane Allen Brown. I don't know if that's the right Georgia accent that you needed, but go Dogs. Jackie from Spartanburg. You sound like you whooped my tail. Spartanburg. When they announced the ACM nominees, did you get to meet BB Rexa? Also, congratulations on your nominations. I did not get to meet BB on the ACMs, but I did just announce the AMAs, and she was there. We got to chat a little bit, and thank you so much for congratulating me on my nominations. Melanie from Kansas City. Can you recreate your pose from your driver's license picture for us? Yeah. That's what I was doing. It's a mugshot. Jeannie from Louisville. What are your pre-show rituals? We do this thing where we have Jameson. That's our shots. Jameson in a cup. And to get everybody to hurry up, you click the cup and you just push it in, and because people don't come over at the same time because they're tuning guitars or whatnot. But once they hear enough of the clicking, it drives them insane. And then everybody comes over and does it together, and it gets really loud. And then we scream and take the shot and go on stage. That is crazy. What is that word? Nora from Sarasota. Sarasota. Where is Sarasota? Florida? That's crazy. Nora from Sarasota. How come shows like X Factor keep trying to put boy bands together? I just want to say that I'm happy you showed them who's boss. I would just say it's all those TV shows are for TV, and they do anything they can to keep people on the show and to just, it's honestly dumb. But, I mean, a lot of reality shows had a lot of good groups, and then they got to break off and do their own thing, so it helped a lot of people out. So you can't really go wrong with it if you get through the next round. Dixie from New Orleans. What perks come with being a tour headliner that you didn't know about until you announced the new tour? You're the headliner. I think that's like the biggest perk. And also, so like one of the things that happens is the security people, they don't have your face, they have the headliner's face. So a lot of times, like if I'd be going in for catering or something, I would get stopped and they would be like, "Are you working?" And it really just degraded me so much. So I literally would pull out my Instagram and be like, "Yeah, I'm on this tour." So yeah. Natasha from Minneapolis. I can't say that word. Have you ever been about to go on stage and Caitlin will call and say, "Can you stop at the store on the way home? We're out of milk." No. Sorry, I had to reread that question. No. Maggie in Rochester. Who's the most famous person you've almost met? Marshmallow, I would have to say. Trisha from Cincinnati. If you bought a yacht, what would you name it? That's a good question. I'll probably name it the Titanic. Yeah, there we go. Rose from Detroit. With the ACMs, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and your tour coming up, will you get some time to chill and enjoy your life? Um, I have all of October off, which is good because I've been on the road since we started, I feel like. But after that, we'll be busy because the album release, and also so when interviews come up and stuff like I'm doing right now. Janet from Augusta. Has your tour bus driver ever let you drive the bus? Actually, I can finally say yes. I drove it about 2 feet. I just pulled the parking brake up, hit the gas, and immediately stopped because I was in a gas station parking lot, so it wasn't that big. Cindy from Norfolk. Have you ever won money from playing scratch-offs? I've won a free ticket a couple times, if that counts. And I win like $2 or $4 here. There was one time when I was younger that I actually won the jackpot on the ones that you just fill in the colors and then the balls come down and you get your numbers. But I wasn't old enough to turn it in, and my pop didn't believe me. And then after he tried to turn it in, the numbers were already off the screen. So when he did, the woman was like, he actually won, but we're not allowed to say it. So it kind of screwed us over. Leah from Cool Springs. Show us your road rage face when someone cuts you off on the I-40 in Nashville. I don't really get road rage. I just drop it down a gear and just get back in front of them. That's just what I do. Kay from Austin. What TV shows did you watch when you were a kid? Rugrats, Rocket Power, Dragon Tales, SpongeBob. I remember having the Barney tape when I was really young. Power Rangers. Pokemon. Len from Columbia. If you could add a musician to Mount Rushmore, who would it be and why? I'm gonna have to say I would probably add like some of the greats. Like I'd probably have to put Elvis's face up there. I'd probably have to put Michael Jackson's face up there. Biggie, Tupac, Prince, any of those people, you know? Cassie from Seattle. What's the one Kane tour shirt that we should be looking to buy on the tour? And will it be badass? I'm kind of biased because I kind of have an input on all these clothes or all the merch that we put out. So to me, they're all badass. So you just have to check it out for yourself. Annie from Bloomington. How many ball caps do you own, and which one gets the most wearing on top of your head? If you haven't noticed, I wear a lot of white hats, so I have as many as I need. If you go on the back of my tour bus, there's about 100 that's never been worn, that's just sitting back there. They usually get like the sweat rings, and I would go through so many hats, and then I found out there's a trick that if you put water on your hat after you've been sweating and you kind of just scrub it with a paper towel or whatever, it looks brand new right after. So I could have had one this whole time and I wasted a lot of money. Oh, we're doing it up here. Thanks again to iHeartRadio and the Bobby Bones Show listeners for your support, and thanks to the Bobby Bones and his crew for having me on the show today. The new album is called Experiment, and it comes out this Friday, and I'll see you on the road soon. Later.